Just a heads up, this will be one of our shorter videos. Alright, we're going back live again. Of course, this is your host, War11 Mech, and welcome back, my fellow Mech Warriors. Of course, there will be a video skipper down in the comments below if you watch this on YouTube, and there will be a playlist link. I would highly recommend watching part 1 before you move all the way up here to the Razelhag DLC where we're dealing with 100-ton mechs. But right now, what we're doing is we're trying to rerun Gunsburg Part 3 to get an atlas from Nicole Kelswa. So let's go in here. So autosave on mission and Nox. We'll have to go from Nox. I'm gonna have to reread what I just read, so bear with me. The reason why is I didn't capture the footage from before, and it is long gone now, so. I am, of course, under the weather, so bear with me. That's the reason why you haven't seen me really, move much. This last 24 hours, you haven't seen Premiere starting and stuff like that, so bear with me. Of course, with this, we're in the Razelhag DLC. We will be reading all of the mission briefs. Gunsburg, Part 3. Christian Manstertier. Following the Dragon's Breath desertion, which is a mercenary group that they hired in the last mission that bailed on the Overseer Mirrorborg. Anyways, following the Dragon's Breath's desertion and Overseer Lieutenant Mirrorborg's last stand. He's still alive, he's just really messed up. Both the Gutter Damarong Society and the Ronin 211th Mechanized Assault Command have diverted their attention towards each other, no longer perceiving the first tier as the primary threat in the fight over Gunzburg. While this has provided us with a limited window to lick our wounds and recover, I'm afraid that window is now closing fast. I've just received word that the Gutter Damarong Society landed a huge blow against the Ronin of the 211th Mechanized Assault Command. The Ronin have been pushed out of the territory they once occupied and have fallen back to the Bavarian Mountains. Kelzwa is now mobilizing the entirety of the Gutter Damarong and Kelzwa Guard to move on the Ronin's position and destroy them for good. Of course, you can bet after they destroy the Ronin, Kelzwa will likely turn to hunt us down next. In our present state, that would be a fight we cannot win. Our best chance of taking Kelzwa out is to overwhelm her when she least expects it, which will be in the midst of her operation against the Ronin. With our blow to her logistics network, the Lyrian mechs and vehicles can only run with the ammo they can physically carry into the fight. If we catch Kelzwa and her mercs at the right time, we could use the Ronin as a force multiplier, pushing the Gutter Damarong to bleed their limited ammo bins dry. This will give us our best chance of drawing Kelzwa out and killing her, which should send her mercs packing. I won't lie, this op will be an extreme Hail Mary. While millions of things can go wrong or sideways, the reality is that this is our last chance at giving the people of Gunzburg their freedom. We owe it to Mirrorborg, our murdered families, and those countless others who've already laid down their lives in the name of freedom to continue this fight, and God willing, we will emerge victorious. Well, they got me on their side, so that's highly likely. Bear with me. This is Gunsburg Part 3. Advance into the Bavarian Mountains and destroy all encountered hostile forces, be them Karita, Ronin, or Lyrian mercenaries. Our forces are still reeling from our previous engagement, so pace yourself and support one another. If you identify Nicole Kelswa or the Kelzwa Guard, be sure to prioritize their elimination. This is our one chance at putting an end to this monster. Alright. Of course, we're going for full salvage. Hopefully we can get... we gotta switch that one with the Stalker. Hopefully we can get the Atlas to drop as a salvage. We did everything correct last time. It just didn't matter.
After weeks of fighting, Nicole Kelswa's forces appear to have gotten the upper hand over the Ronin, forcing them to retreat to the Bavarian Mountains. Kelzwa has fully mobilized the Gutter Damarong Society, looking to crush the remaining Ronin before they can fortify their position in the mountains. Before she undoubtedly pivots to hunt us down. But we won't give that monster the opportunity. Our best chance at taking Kelzwa out is to slam into her with everything we have while her forces are committed to finishing off the Ronin. The battle ahead will not be easy, but it's a fight we must win. Otherwise, Gunzburg will be lost to the same monsters that murdered our families and nearly killed Oberstleutnant Mirrorborg. Move out and destroy them all.
Commander, with 3 separate armies fighting a must-win scenario, this mission will likely devolve into absolute chaos. To get through this, you'll need to stick close and support the first-tier mechs accompanying you on this mission. Pick your targets carefully, and do not draw too much attention to yourself. Otherwise, you could find yourself simultaneously targeted by both Steiner and Karita Op-4s.
Show! No contacts are from the first tier!
For the Republic! Fire at will!
Colonel Kelzwa, unknown mechs identified as the first tier. They're engaging all parties in the field.
I have to thank you, manslaughter.
Didn't even get hit that time.
Trouble of turning over every rock to flush you and your rats out. Commonwealth forces, the first tier into the field is a hostile third party. Put them and the Korean partisans in the ground with the rest of their friends and family.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Not really worried about the locusts, to be honest. It's crazy the tanks and stuff are already dead. Maybe the locust ran over top of him? I don't know.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Good kill. That's why we make the
Should
big
be a
money.
griffin here, I don't see it.
Repositioning on you.
They need to pull back, they're pushing in too hard.
The target path is clear. About to join up with you, Commander.
Don't know why my allies keep pushing too hard.
Hostiles tagged and in range. Scorched them.
Target acquired.
Target IDs locked in. We're engaging now.
Target destroyed.
Just landed a big hit on that mech.
See, our allies are over pushing, unfortunately. We mostly get dragged along with our allies because they overpush. Know that there is a griffin somewhere, because I don't remember fighting the griffin.
New target Warhammer.
Copy that. That pilot should kiss his ass goodbye.
There goes his main attack.
Gutter Damarong Society
He's
mainline
dead.
forces touching down in the OZ. Watch yourselves out there.
Target destroyed.
One of Nicole Kelswa's house guard dropships entering the combat zone, which means she can't be far behind. Be ready for her when she comes.
This mech will be destroyed in no time.
Just die, please. Golly bum.
Target destroyed. New target Archer incoming.
Of course, that's the first thing that gets a shot on me. It's because they chased after a freaking mech forever. I'm not going to push out on that. They can go climb a tree or something. I don't know what the general statement is. Is he fighting them or he's fighting us? Stupid.
Target acquired.
Oh yeah, free punch right into my Cyclops. The Cyclops is just right there, begging to get hit.
For destruction.
Target acquired.
Hostile just bit the dust.
Gee, thanks, bud. You've been a real player this whole time.
Taking heavy damage.
Okay, there we go. Now he'll just be an annoyance. Yes.
Repositioning on your 6.
Target
I'm detecting Ronin reinforcement entering the OZ.
That's one for the highlight reel, Commander. Took their head off.
acquired.
Weapons are hot. We're moving to engage.
Critical.
Now what are you gonna
New
do?
target. Crusader.
Took that mech's head clean off.
Target acquired.
Manslaughter, I
Critical.
hope you're watching. I'm
Target
gonna enjoy
destroyed.
choking the life out of each and every one of your
Destroyed.
treasonous lackeys.
First tier, Nicole Kelswa has taken the field in her Atlas. For all of the lives that she has stolen from our people, make these mountains her tomb.
We're shifting to your position.
I see you're still using your stolen outcast mechs, Manslaughter. We'll be sure to return them to their
New
rightful
target.
owners.
Shadowhawk.
Okay.
Target confirmed. Opening fire.
You decided you wanted to be back here fighting us, so you got what you wanted.
Target destroyed.
Your subordinate sounded so convinced that he would kill me. What makes you think you will do any better?
His name was Thor Mirrorborg, a better man than you would ever be. We will see him and all of our people that you've killed avenged.
Could you move the absolute crap out the way?
Target destroyed. New target. Zeus.
I love how we tried to put them against each other and they just simply chose to attack us.
She should have left all you vermin in the gutter we found you in.
Target acquired.
Why, dude? You're literally right by them.
Your location is marked. We're maneuvering to you.
I will not fall at the hands of you people. Gutter Damarong, crush these insects.
Target acquired. Target
There we go.
destroyed.
Please move.
For the beginners that may be watching this, take note of how I turned my back to the Atlas, so that way they would hit anything but my main components.
Cracked them right in the head.
There we go.
Critical. System offline.
Ended up breaking dude's head.
We're advancing to you, Commander.
New target. Atlas.
On it. In the name of House Kurita, this outlander will soon fall.
How that thing's alive beats the heck out of me.
Target acquired.
Whatever.
Good riddance. I only wish Mirrorborg and all the other souls we've lost to that bitch were here to see her get what she deserved. I'm seeing no more House Kelzwa Guards in the OZ, and the Gutter Damarong Society are in full retreat. Ronin forces taking critical losses.
The target path is clear. Forming on your position.
The mercenary scum has just lost a component.
They'll drop in with allies now. We don't need to push that.
Solid copy. We're shifting to your position.
New target Orion.
We're repositioning on the commander. Let's haul ass!
There we go. Now they're busy.
I'm eating shots. Component down. Receiving heavy fire.
Target acquired.
Nailed him right in the head.
I just received word from the Ronin forces. They are standing down and surrendering. They will no longer be participating in this
Hopefully
fight.
that's low enough.
First tier, all Kurita and Steiner hostiles have been eliminated. Gunzburg is ours.
All we lost was an arm. Hopefully we get the Banshee. That's all I can think of. That or the Zeus, one of the two. It'd be something if the Atlas drops, but it's unlikely. Alright. That, woo! So the Banshee dropped. The Zeus dropped too high this time, but the Banshee dropped. Oh man, the Banshee had perfect everything. So that explains that. That's the reason why that thing was dropping so high. Well, we'll pick up the Banshee and a Griffin. Of course, we're not keeping the Griffin. Highest rated. Ooh, a large range short burst. We might actually keep that. Of course, we gotta read this now. Christian Mansdortier. For the first time in centuries, Gunzberg is free. This freedom was earned off the backs of tens of thousands that lost their lives fighting to liberate this world many call home. We've now learned that Nicole Kelswa did not just purge the families with connections to the first tier, but the entirety of the Vladimir's governing body, approved by elected President Magnusson's office. In absence of any governing body, I've assigned Tor Mirrorborg to act as a Gunzberg's intermittent Vladimir, a position I will pension Prince Magnusson to make permanent, as I can think of no better man to lead Gunsburg into the future than the one that devoted most of his life to seeing his homeworld freed. I pray his new position brings Tor some solace, as his mood has darkened since the Dragon's Breath incident. As for us, Commander, what we're now calling the Ronin wars still rage on. Although now we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, loyal DCMS forces have been true to Conrad Kurita's word and have helped the Kung's army secure worlds that saw Ronin uprisings in the name of the Republic. But the fight is not yet done, and I expect us to deploy once more after I update Prince Magnusson on our current status. Until then, start any repairs you need and be prepared to ship out at a moment's notice. And then, of course, we get an atlas, and this atlas is actually kind of cooked, to be honest. We're going to sell this mech in a heartbeat, because we don't want that. We want this. It's crazy to see all of this. No wonder why this thing was a monster. Oh no, we're not doing that. We have short burst lasers, all that. That's crazy. No. First of all, let's just look at, let's go here and see what repair would take. A long time. Okay. This is also busted up and will take some time. Let's go ahead and strip it. I'm not trying to. You gotta prioritize things, like your shoulders and stuff like that. You can't be... You can have some armor on your back, but it really needs to be on your front. $78 days. Like, just that alone. So aggravating. I don't think this thing has pulse lasers here. Yeah, they have short pulse lasers, but they don't have medium pulse lasers. There we go. That's not what I was thinking of. Alright, that's looking more reasonable now. There we go. starting to reconsider how I stack things. Gaining cooling, and we're losing range and firepower from what it says. I'm going to go ahead and start work. Of course, it'll take forever from what it says. That is most definitely a storm. So many lasers, man.
Pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure.
Bear with me. Alright, so picking that or the other one doesn't really change much. Alright, and then a medium ballistic, it says, or a missile. I'm gonna have to buy up their Infernos. $105. No wonder why they can get through my back armor pretty easily. You'd have to drop this down to 11 to... I'm going to actually drop this to 60. I guess, I don't know. Here we go. 57 on an arm. So, yeah, it'll cost more if that breaks, but at the same time, I'd rather that break than important stuff. See what this market's got to offer. I would be open to using a UAC5 just to get an idea of how good it is. I'm gonna have to pick up some. It doesn't have ammo for it. It has it, but doesn't have the ammo for it. That's wild. How many rounds is that? 80. That's 160. It's not nearly enough rounds. It's the most I can put with it, unfortunately. This looks like too much of a risk, to be honest. We will do... We'll just do a 10. Let's see here, what AC-10 would I like to use? Bear with me. Okay. Oh no. I really don't know. It has more damage, surprisingly. Alright, of course, we're pretty much coming to the end of the stream and the YouTube video. I'll go ahead and thank you all for stopping by. If you could please hit the like and the subscribe button, and then right by that subscribe button, if you could just make sure to click the little bell that's right by that, so that way you can be notified when the new videos come out. If you turn on those notifications, it'll also help the channel grow and for more people to get to these, so that way I can help them out to the best of my ability. Of course, I thank yous for your time, and I hope yous have a wondrous day. Goodbye.